Okay, there we go. Good, actually. Hi, everybody, and welcome back. We are stay right there. We are back right now. We just had to end the stream, but we are back. So we'll wait for a couple of you. Actually, Steve, go away and then come back in 3 minutes so we can reboot everything and get everybody turned back. And then you will be the first one. We're live right now. They're hearing me. We were just talking to the organizer, Steve. Um, and he's going to come back later, and that will be the first interview that we do. So welcome back. Go ahead and give it up a share. Let people know. We're going to go straight through, no commercial breaks. We're just going to start as people start to walk back in here. We are going to start talking to them in between the news stories. So we're going to be all over the place. We're going to get everywhere. And this is our first live broadcast outside of the studio. So bear with us as we figure things out and we get things on and popping. So if you are just tuning in right now, we are live from the Braintree Golf Course. This is the PGA of America. We are live from Braintree Golf Course, the PGA of America, PGA Foundation, Brand Inc. There's a lot of great people here. So we want to make sure that we touch base with all of those people that are here so you know what's going on. Where did we leave off? We ended the local news. So okay. So let's get right into our national news. And like I said, in between us with the news, as people start to walk by us, we're going to stop them and have a little conversation with them. Oh, maybe we can put a little chair right here when they come. Oh, you move your chair and then put that there. So when they come, we'll have them sit right here, and then we will talk to them from here. All right, with that said, let's get into our national news and see what y'all president got going on for us, because that's crazy. Always crazy. While the White House fires CDC Director Susan Monares after clash with JFK Jr., but she refuses to quit. Interesting. Sometimes can you refuse to get fired? You're fired. No, I'm not. I'm not going anywhere. You cannot stop me from being here. I'm gonna be here tomorrow. The White House said it fired Susan Monares, the director of the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, amid a policy disagreement with Health and Human Service Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Yet she is refusing to step down from her post. Official notification of her termination from the White House came late on August 27th after her attorneys denied she had been ousted, even after his HHS announced earlier in the day that Monares was no longer the CDC director. But attorneys for Monares said that at a presidential appointed, Senate confirmed officer, only President Donald Trump can fire their client. They said notice from a White House staffer in the personnel office did not satisfy that requirement. They want an unauto-penned firation of this woman before she's going to consent to leaving. Oh, wow. And I'm okay with that. For this reason, we reject the notification Dr. Monares has received as legally deficient, and she remains as CDC director. We have notified the White House counsel of our position. Mark Zed and Abby Lowell said in a statement, Monares contested ouster less than 1 month after the Senate confirmed her to the role was followed, blah, 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 yada, 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 yada. Basically, Shorty said, unless the president himself fire me, y'all can expect me back checking in for work every day doing my job that he appointed me to. And I'm okay with that. So who was it that was trying to fire her that wasn't the president? The president personnel it came from a White House personnel email, but not from Donald Trump, and not a signature in a folder like executive letters. And that's what she wants. And I'm okay.
A whole bunch of people were about to get fired yesterday too, from the health people. What's his name? RFK people. Yeah. Trying to see if I can find that.
What is he trying to clear out the situation?
Basically, and well, one of them left. I'm missing.
Who?
RFK.
Oh,
RFK.
I don't understand why RFK is still there.
He can't even talk.
He still can't talk. There's nothing. I'm not sure how RFK even got there in the first place. Oh, because he's dropped out of the race. But I don't think that they should have promised him a something
And that's what
for
happened.
jumping off the
I
race.
think he dropped. Do you think he dropped off because they?
Yeah, 100%. They offered him a job
Yeah.
that if he dropped out, that he would get a good position in Trump's administration.
Mm.
So they pretty much worked together to make sure that any votes, any psychotic votes that he received went to Donald Trump.
You know, the thing is this, right? Like, I don't know, maybe I'm shallow, but I wouldn't have hired the man that can't talk to be the secretary.
That's discriminatory.
It is, right?
Yeah.
It's DEI.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. It is DEI.
Yeah.
It's 100% DEI because there are so many people that are way more and we're using DEI
Yeah.
in their definition,
Yeah.
not what DEI is.
Mhm.
They believe that actually in the actual correct definition. Mm-mm.
As we do here.
They believe that DEI is not merit based, and I think that is just a sucky way to handle things. I don't even know what I'm saying,
Mm.
but he definitely is a DEI, the epitome of DEI hire.
DEI.
I don't even know. I don't even know the definition of DEI anymore.
DEI.
What?
You know what's DEI? I saw a DEI show last night. The new Ironheart.
Oh, but
Oh, that is a DEI film.
I
That is
know,
a
but
DEI show.
because why? Because Iron Man is a woman now.
Because the whole thing is so DEI. She's broke.
Oh.
She's poor. She went to MIT. She got expelled.
Mm,
She got a single mother.
mm.
All the things.
So
Did she
all
say
of the
Wakanda?
that's not the same one.
Yes, it's a
No,
Wakanda
but-
girl.
But is it the Wakanda based?
No,
She's not the
this is
Black
girl-
Panther.
This is the girl that was in MIT.
Yeah,
that they
and
went
she came
and
to help
yes,
them
yes.
in the Black
She's the new Tony Stark.
Oh,
Mm.
and then that was in South a big controversy too because
Oh,
they were
it's
like
huge.
Tony Stark is a white man,
Yeah.
and now we have this black girl.
But she's not. She's not Tony Stark. She's just
She
Tony
just,
Stark.
but she's the new Iron Man.
Yeah, she's the new Iron
Yeah.
person.
You know.
This is just like
Iron-
Charlie's Angels. There
Iron
always
Baby.
had a new Charlie.
Mhm.
Like Charlie's Angel wasn't always the same person. Somebody was assigned to be the Charlie.
Iron Man. That's a big, you know.
Just and that's the same thing as saying that the Little Mermaid can be black.
Mm.
I didn't say that.
Mm.
I didn't say that.
The Little Mermaid can be black. Keeping it moving. Teachers, children become heroes within seconds after shooter opened fire. Like this story is just kind of pissing me off
You know
too.
what's sad about this story? What's weird about this story? You see the picture of the shooter?
Huh?
You see the picture of the shooter?
No. What do you look like?
He looked like. Do you remember that old movie, The Mask, with the boy that had the long hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he looked like, just like that.
And this is probably why he was upset because he had a long
That's
head.
a real movie.
Yeah.
That's a real person.
Yeah,
Hmm.
he looked like that. Yeah.
As the bullets flew into
Not the Jim
Minneapolis.
Carrey mask.
No, the mask, the guy, it's a
With
real
the-
person.
Yeah, with the right hair.
This
Yeah.
figured face.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me see. Send me a picture.
I'm sorry.
As the bullets flew into a Minneapolis church during mass in an inhumane crime, it was the best of humanity that shone through. I think that's what that first sentence is what drives me nuts. And we talk about it all the time. Remember, the church used to be a safe haven for none of that. As long as you were in the church, you can find sanctuary, you can find protection. People had some type of respect and reverence. Oh yes, that's exactly.
Yeah.
He had respect and reverence. We had respect and reverence for the church, no matter what church it is.
Right.
Now, after Dylan Roof went in there and shot up all those black people, now we have this man going into a cathedral church.
Did he go in? Or
He
did-
went in.
Oh, I thought he was shooting
I
through
think
the
no.
window.
I know that he did barricade the doors
Mhm.
so that the children can't. He barricaded the doors and then just started shooting.
Yeah.
And I think that's crazy because just the circumstances around it. You were just talking about all the things. We are in a Catholic church. We are praying. It is children.
Yeah.
What possesses you to do such a thing?
I don't know. Well, it sounds like it was issues with his mother because his mother worked at the school.
Mhm.
So it had to have been some kind of issues with her.
What do you
It
mean
seems
issues
like-
with her? Like,
I don't know. You know, these kids that do these things, they have, you know, maternal issues a lot of the times is what we tend to discover.
mhm.
So I think it might have been something, you know, like maybe something that she did or some effect of their relationship because she worked at the school. I don't know if he went there looking for her or what it was, but very, very sad case.
Very, very sad. Like, it breaks my heart. 2 children and 17 injured.
Okay, and of the injured, were any of them like critical?
I don't know. Teachers and some of the older children scrambled to protect the youngest and most vulnerable. His voice quivered with emotion as he spoke at the news conference about the shooting that killed 2 students or 2 angels, as DeBoer put it, and wounded 17 others at Annunciation Church in Minneapolis. Our teachers were heroes, he said. Children were ducked down. Adults were protecting the children. Other children were protecting younger children.
Yeah.
And it could have been significantly worse without their heroic action. Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey also praised the action of teachers and faculty at the news conference. The way that they acted during severe threat and danger was nothing short of heroic, he said. This is a tragic and horrible event that should never occur, and it would have been all the more tragic and horrible had they not stepped in at the time, put themselves in danger to protect others. It could have been the worst. And it is a worse already, you know, like I guess it could have ended up even more tragic, but the tragedy that it did end up was, you know.
They were talking to a little boy yesterday who was talking about how his friend pushed him out of the way right before getting shot. And it was so like,
Oh,
it
no.
was so sad. He was like, you know, like he's my hero. And
Yeah.
it was just like that. Like I couldn't even imagine.
That's horrible because you send your babies to school,
Yeah.
and this was a what, an 8 and 10-year-old?
Yeah. And what time in the morning was this?
Early,
Yeah,
like
it was
9
fast
something,
before
I think. You send your babies to school all dressed up because it's the first week of school, and you're probably excited to get rid of them and excited for them to go back to school. And then you get a call that's saying that your child has passed from a active shooter.
Yeah.
What do you do with yourself after that?
Ugh.
What do you do? That's crazy. Absolutely nuts. And just nuts.
I'm trying to see if I can get the footage up here real quick.
We getting footage.
Check it out. We're getting clip.
Clip, and here is the clip.
All right, here we go. Here's the clip.
Oh, it's 8:30 their time.
All right.
Why isn't my computer allowing me to be great?
I kind of want to get out there and swing that golf ball. They look like they having a good time out there. I wonder if it's finished. I want to go on this clip.
We're gonna go after we finish all of our stories. We're gonna go out there and we're gonna mix and mingle with the people. My computer is being so. Oh, that's why. Well, maybe there is no clip, people.
I see the clip.
I see it, but I can't hear it.
You can't hear it. So basically, yes, what you're watching.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Keeping it moving.
Yeah.
1 dead, 6 injured after gunman opens fire on a sidewalk. That's where we're at, huh? That's where we're at. In Minnesota again?
Yes.
Minnesota got to be shut down.
And then, you know what's sad about that is, you know who the governor of Minnesota is? Tim Walz.
Oh,
Who was running? Who was
Lord.
Kamala Harris is running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, he's Minneapolis?
Minneapolis, Minnesota. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah.
And you know they're going to take that and run with it. They're going to take it and run it. So 1 dead, 6 injured. A gunman opened fire with a high-velocity rifle at a group standing on a sidewalk in Minneapolis on Tuesday, killing 1 person and injuring 6 others. At least one of the 7 victims appears to have been the target of the shooting, according to Minneapolis police, who called the incident deeply troubling. This level of firepower unleashed in broad daylight is completely sickening and unacceptable, O'Hara said during a press brief on Tuesday. The gunman fired in a vehicle and remains at large. Authorities working to identify the suspect. The suspect had been standing in a group on a sidewalk across the street from a Catholic high school. Again, according to the police chief, Minneapolis police responded to the scene after receiving a notification from the gunshot detection system, Spot Shotter, around 1:30 p.m. Tuesday that approximately 30 rounds of gunfire had been fired. You aiming for one person and you shooting everybody?
Right. So
And
this was the day before the school shooting at 1:30 p.m. So again, in the middle of the day.
it could have been some copycat type of crap too.
Yeah. And it's it says across from the Catholic church.
A Catholic school, high school.
I think it's the same. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I think that it might, if we're conspiracy theorizing this,
Yeah.
I wonder if there's more
Yeah.
that is aimed for Minneapolis. If two of the things are Catholic churches, children, random gunmen, what's going on?
It's a blue state. They want to disperse the National Guard there.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh,
it's where
so-
George Floyd died. So you know.
Oh, touche,
Yeah.
touche. Mm-hmm.
And the other boy after George Floyd, the one with the
Aubrey?
stun gun. When the police pulled out the she thought it was
Oh
the stun gun.
yes, that was Minneapolis too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, they might need the National Guard over there.
Create a problem and make it seem like there is a problem so that he can come in and act like he rescued everybody.
Exactly.
When there was no one that needs to be rescued. Exactly, Janet.
That's his
Exactly.
MO. That's what he
Exactly that.
does. That's
Yeah.
how he operates. Man accused of beating death of Man accused in beating death of toddler found in bathtub arrested in Framingham, Massachusetts.
Janet has been asking us to talk about this.
Upset about it.
Yeah.
A man wanted in the alleged beating death of a toddler found in a bathtub in Columbus, Ohio, was arrested Wednesday in Massachusetts. What you was doing here?
Yeah.
Deoblis William, 25, was arrested in Framingham, Massachusetts by the U.S. Marshal Service, District of Massachusetts Fugitive Task Force on a warrant for the homicide of a child. Oh, is that the baby right there? Ay, Dios mío. Williams' arrest was caught on surveillance camera after officers spotted him and another person walking on Union Avenue wearing a disguise, a wig, and sunglasses.
Oh wow.
Well, that is a master of disguise.
That sounds like me.
As the arresting officer was driving there, he noticed these two and noticed that they did not fit the area. They were unknown to him, Deputy Police Sean Riley said. The officer noticed William as the officer was on his way to a briefing to discuss a warrant for Williams' arrest. Officers gave chase when Williams ran across the street. Surveillance video shows him quickly giving up and tossing the wig to the side before, I don't know where.
Placed under arrest.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
He was so jolly. He was a happy baby, and he had the most infectious smile. The Jameer's great-grandmother, who has been waiting years for answers to his death. When did this happen?
When did he kill him?
They
5
said
years ago?
5 years ago.
Mhm.
Today's arrest is a reminder that you can run, but you can't hide. Mr. Williams thought that he could evade arrest
Oh my God.
and accountability by hiding in Massachusetts. Play it in the background while I talk, because I want to see.
I hope that today's arrest brings us one step closer to justice for a child whose life ended tragically. The USMS expertise in fugitive apprehension is bar none, as evidenced by today's arrest, said U.S. Acting Marshal Kevin West. Kevin Neal. The Columbus Police Department and USMS Southern Ohio Fugitive Apprehension Strike Team contacted the USMS District of Massachusetts, MAFTF, as they believe Williams was in Massachusetts. It's unclear what brought Williams to Massachusetts, but court documents say he was using an Instagram account that linked him to the address in the state. Why he was doing that?
Because he's stupid. Because I think after a couple of years, you'll be like, oh, they ain't gonna catch me. But how do you?
But then why was he wearing that thing? Did you see that?
No, I didn't see the wig. No. With sunglasses and a hat. Let me see. They gonna come arrest you right now.
They can't arrest me. They arrest him. This is exactly what he would like.
Yes.
It's me. But they shouldn't. Isn't his name Diabolus?
Diabolical.
Diabolical. They
Mhm.
should have known that he was.
Oh, that is definitely the wig and sunglasses right now. They bringing the food, y'all. They bringing the food. It's still only looking like brownies. We need some sustenance like a chicken. Did you say chicken? That was brownies.
Oh. I like it. See, yeah.
We need variety.
Look at
Oh, that baby. Oh my God, he's beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry to hear that. That's awful. Um, a family of woman who carried baby while brain dead give heartbreaking update on child. I already know what the heartbreaking update is. It, in the sake of not being morbid, that would have probably been the best thing for them to do. Remember the lady who the state ended up using her body as an incubator for her undeveloped child, even though she was brain dead.
Yeah.
So the baby was born. The family of Adriana Smith, a woman who carried a baby while brain dead, has given a heartbreaking update on her child. Smith, an Atlanta nurse and mother, was 8 weeks pregnant with her second. 8 weeks. They kept her alive to incubate her at 8 weeks.
From 8 weeks. Wow.
That didn't make any sense. They
Yeah.
kept that lady alive for an 8-week-old unheartbeated baby.
What state is this?
One of them.
Atlanta.
Despite the family's wishes, Smith was kept alive until doctors delivered her son, Chance, by emergency C-section in June. It's not getting any better day by day, Smith's mother told local people. While the family includes Smith's 7-year-old son, struggles with the loss of Smith, baby Chance is still fighting for his life.
What?
Chance was born prematurely, weighing about 1 pound and 13 ounces. Nearly 2 months later, he now weighs just under 5 pounds. His weight is gradually picking up, but the breathing is what we're concerned about. Newicks said he's making a little bit of progress, but still some things to do. The family is hoping he will be able to leave the hospital by late September or October. It's good that he is fighting.
Yeah.
It's good that he was fighting. I think what this case did was set a precedent for more of this, and it's going, not every story is going to have a good, successful turnout.
Yeah.
And I think that that's what the part that sucks is.
Yeah. How, when he was delivered at what?
I think he was definitely delivered prematurely.
Yeah.
He was only 8
Oh.
weeks gestation.
No.
The brain dead mother was left on child support because of
Life
Georgia's life.
Yes, which is crazy. There is nothing in the Life Act that requires medical professionals to keep a woman on life support after brain death, Carr's office said in a statement. Newark is now fighting to get rid of Georgia's abortion law. I want them to know that this didn't have to happen. Women have rights. It's their body, especially a dead woman that you guys are literally keeping alive without a say going against her.
Sick.
It is absolutely disgusting.
It is sick. That was not. That is. I don't understand why they even allowed that to happen. It's like in no way is that something that should have happened in a medical way, in a moral way, in any kind of way that should not have happened.
Absolutely, not at all.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
At the very least.
Yeah.
Who is Apostle? David E. Tyler, church leader targeted in Tampa, multi-state FBI raids. What's this?
I don't know. We got that. Ibn sent that to us this morning, so I was like, is this something that I'm not knowing about? I don't know what's going on.
Federal and state authorities across the country have begun raids of properties connected to Kingdom of God Global Church, formerly known as Joshua Medea Ministries. I think I did hear about this. It was a big scandal or something. The church leaders, David Taylor, 53, and Michelle Brannon, 56, were indicted Wednesday on allegations of using forced labor to solicit millions of dollars out of donations. Crazy. You know, Ibn sent this to you because he's against the church. Who is David Taylor? According to the Department of Justice, Taylor is a self-proclaimed apostle who runs the Kingdom of God Global Church, with Brannon as his executive director. The Kingdom of God website says Taylor claimed to have a face-to-face encounter with Jesus Christ, who appeared to him in a dream in a burning bush. I added that part. Lived a worldly lifestyle at 17. Taylor claimed that these dreams happened multiple times as the years went. Who was he date? What is it? The multicolored Joseph. Joseph in the multicolored coat.
Joseph in the amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Yes, that one.
Yes.
These, over the years, Taylor claimed God gave him keys to the kingdom of heaven in 1997, a reference to the biblical moment when Jesus confers authority onto St. Peter. So he was synonymous with St. Peter. A DOJ indictment said Taylor also called himself Jesus's best friend.
Amen.
With these keys to the universe, Jesus sends David E. Taylor into regions with his authority to decree, declare, and break the rule of demonic kings, princes, and strongholds, and to bring the kingdom and move of God. The Kingdom of God website states. The church claims that Taylor's presence and prophecies were connected to drug busts, sex trafficking busts, and even the future reunification of North and South Korea.
Wow.
What y'all have me here reading on this people internet? The website also states that Taylor had connections to Hollywood, having mentored actors Tyler Johnson and Richard T. Jones.
Neither of which I know.
Richard T. Jones was given wisdom from his mentor David E. Taylor and received a major role, first time in years, a line from the website say, prior to David Taylor's indictment. This story is just hilarious, so this is why I'm reading it.
Yeah.
He was accused of misusing funds by a man named Rick Frazier, although Taylor and his ministry dismissed the claims as allegations from a racist man. However, the Department of Justice said investigators found the Kingdom of God Global Church was, in fact, a perpetrator of a large human trafficking operation that spanned multiple states like Michigan, Florida, Texas, and Missouri. According to the indictment, Taylor and Bannon established call centers in these states operated by people called armor bearers. Armor bearers were Taylor's personal servants who fulfilled Taylor's demands around the clock. All right, Diddy. The DOJ release said Taylor and Bannon controlled every aspect of the daily living of their victims. Victims slept in a call center facility or in a ministry house, and Taylor and Bannon did not permit them to leave without permission. Taylor demanded that his armor bearers transport women from ministry houses, airports, and other locations to Taylor's location and ensured the woman transported a Taylor took Plan B emergency contraceptives.
Don't forget that.
What exactly do you guys have me reading? This is real life?
This is where we're at. This is America.
Not only was he sex trafficking, but he was money laundering, tax evasion, and proceeds funded an alleged human trafficking ring and supported a luxury lifestyle under the guise of a religious ministry. This is RICO.
Yes, it's sexual tourism.
Sexual tourism.
Look on your screen. Look on your screen. That's the guy. Look on your screen.
Oh, on my screen.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Oh, there he goes. He is the he holds the king to the global universe ordained by God himself, who spoke to him in a dream.
He holds keys.
He's a big pimp.
Oh.
He got the keys.
He's got this one
keys,
right
the
here,
keys.
the actual keys. So in the background, we're going to take a pause from this mess and we're going to talk about some things that are really important. So we're going to do our first interview for today.
Honored to be the inaugural interview.
And you should, because this is the organizer of this golf classic that we're having today. So welcome, Stephen. How are you?
I'm glad to be back. It's like a reintroduction to family at this point in time. Thanks for joining us today, Spark FM.
No,
I appreciate y'all.
Thank you for having us, because we have gotten a crash course in what it takes to live broadcast. So you have opened our minds, and now we are going to give you the global keys to the city from a burning bush.
Let's go now.
So how is today turning out? So tell us about what this is. Remind us about what this is, and tell us about how it's turning out so far.
Yeah, so the event is the inaugural Opportunity Golf Classic. It is the kickoff celebration to the Essence Kickoff Classic, which we're having Morehouse and Johnson C. Smith come up and play at Saturday, just after New Edition gets their street renaming.
Yes, sir. Block party.
But we're gonna, we're kicking off that experience to celebrate, the week of events. This particular event for the Opportunity Classic is all about mixing rising professionals with Boston-based executives right on the golf course to further career and give guidance and networks. And then we also have simultaneously going on right now, I'm looking at folks on the course with a golf clinic taught by PGA professionals that's driving, that's putting, that's etiquette, and a little bit of chipping to get you onto the green. So super excited that we're here.
Yeah.
Neat. So how's the turnout been so far? I mean, I can see it, but tell me from your end,
Yeah.
how are you feeling?
We've got over 100 folks here.
Wow.
Definitely, our underrepresented professionals are here, but we have a diverse mix of women and men alike, racial categories. So a really inclusive day. I'm very happy with the turnout. And again, like all levels, we've got founders here, we've got innovators here, we've got VPs here, we've got the banking industries represented, creatives, real estate. So the industry mix is what I'm most proud about. So I just got to give an honor to God for looking out for us today. Look at the weather today.
I mean, the weather is amazing.
gorgeous
What we
outside
found out
today.
when we got here too is that Stephen is a acclaimed singer.
Oh man, I can't pull everything out the bag early, right?
And he led us in a gospel workshop prior to this, and I do appreciate your enthusiasm around making connections.
Yeah.
I think that's really important. Remind us what Branch Resource is too.
Branch Resource is a workforce development agency. We partner with individuals and businesses alike. Our mission is to help close the opportunity gap as it relates to professionals in the workforce. So whether you're looking for the next role, the next opportunity, you're looking for retention, you're looking to be developed and promoted, maybe you're just looking to get into a new industry if you're a career switcher. And we support those moves. We support organizations at a high level. We're a minority business enterprise and a small business enterprise recognized by the city of Boston. Shout out to the Opportunity and Inclusion Office there that has done some great work to make sure that professionals like myself have access to opportunities. So I think this just kind of furthers that spirit. Branch Resources partnered in Boston, again, with individuals and organizations and institutions alike.
Tell us about some of the people that are here, some of your partners and stuff like that.
Our main partner is the PGA Reach, which is the charitable foundation of the Professional Golf Association. They have a program by the name of PGA Works. We're going to actually do a donation drop, so please keep your cameras ready. But we want to make sure that they can continue these efforts. One thing that they do very strong at PGA is have a PGA Works program that is dedicated to making the game of golf look more like America.
Oh,
right?
yes.
You could pull up to a course
and you ain't gonna see us.
and they don't look like America.
Because it's so crazy, because when we pulled up here, we were like, oh, these black people are the golf course. That's crazy. Yeah,
And
you
then
don't see that.
It's beautiful.
Shout out to Braintree,
Yeah.
right? The GM, Darren Brown, amazing partner, just to make sure that we can continue to do these things. There was a former golf pro here by the name of Bob Beach, very much known for continuing to diversify the game of golf, right? And had been a pillar of this community, lives locally, retired now, but really set the, we talk about setting the atmosphere when you come somewhere, right? Set the atmosphere for these types of events before I could even get here. So shout out to him and his spirit, and this being a welcoming environment to do that.
This is great. Really, really just kind of moving to be here too. Being able to just kind of look out and have a different view of things and see all of the different sections. So we have the clinic going over here. We have putting.
That's a putting clinic.
Putting.
So you're looking at etiquette right here.
Okay.
You're looking at putting. You can see chipping right on the last hole of the green. They've kind of sectioned it off, and then you can't see it, but all the way to the far right we have driving. The key word. Yeah, that's what everybody want to do that, right?
That's what I want.
The statement is you drive for show, you putt for dough.
Okay.
Right? So the money is made on the putt.
On the putts.
Right?
Okay.
The
so we gotta
driving
be
is just
quicker.
like, as long as you can hit it in the fairway and get to a good putt, it don't matter what it looks like.
Yeah.
It's just for show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just remember,
Love it.
drive for show, putt for the dough.
What do we want to, at the end of the day, quick pause, we are having an after party
Come on now.
at Grace by Nia. Tell us about that first.
The after par
After
experience
par.
is going to be held at Grace by Nia this evening from 6 o'clock to 10 o'clock. We've got some wonderful drink sponsors. The PGA will be there. Branch Resource will be there. And we actually have tickets on an Eventbrite. So type in theafterpar.eventbrite.com if you want your tickets. It's about a $25 ticket, maybe a little bit of tax on that thing, but you're going to miss a good time. If you don't get one.
You gonna have enough energy to get through all that?
I'm going to give me a little nap in.
A little nappy nap.
I've been up since about 5. You know what I'm saying? The fast is still on right now, all right? So I need to put some food in it and
I
nap on it.
know. We've been sitting here staring at the food like, oh yeah, they brought the bread
I
out.
got some burgers right at this stage. You want me to go get y'all some burgers?
Absolutely.
I'll be back.
He's gonna be back.
But I'm going to run and get them some some burgers real quick, y'all. But yeah, I appreciate y'all coming through. My home is your home.
Yes,
right?
sir.
No mi casa es su casa.
Mi
My
casa-
crib is your crib.
My crib is your crib.
Nice
I
to see
love
y'all
it.
here.
Thank you so
Nice to see you.
much.
Thank you so much, Stephen. It's always great talking to you.
You know what it is, Tony.
What a powerhouse. My goodness.
That is our originator of our organizer of the Opportunity Classic. And we're really excited to just, his excitement is infectious. So
It
like
really
when we
is.
see him on the golf course, people like perk up, like Steven's coming. Steven also, he do, yeah.
I'm
See,
about to be one.
just you got to get a nice polo and a nice khaki pants. Dry for sure. I like you put that in. Let me put that in there. Dry
That's my status right now.
for show.
Yes.
Put for dough.
Yes.
Yes, I like that. I like that. So
shout out to Winter Brown. He said, Nav.
Yeah.
Nav. He said,
His grandfather was a founder here.
oh really?
Yeah.
That's dope.
So we've gotta find that.
We're gonna find that.
Yeah.
And then after we get off live, I meant to ask him what time this is absolutely what time we're wrapping up. But after we get up live, we'll do some follow us on social media, especially our Instagram page, because we are going around talking to people, taking videos and stuff. So you could really kind of network through us. If you see somebody while we are there and you're like, hey, I want to meet them, I need to meet them, let us know and we'll go find them for you.
Absolutely.
Let's get into our entertainment. Let's go, Miss Tonde.
Let's tell you guys what is happening in the entertainment world. What is going on with your girl Khloe Kardashian? She is always something, but you know what?
Which one is Chloe? The big
Khloe
one?
is the big one. She's
OJ's
OJ's
daughter. Okay.
I gotta shout. You know what? I'm feeling Khloe a little bit though, because Khloe is co-founder of a company called Good American that makes jeans with a black woman.
Oh, nice.
And those jeans is good.
Really?
Jeans.
Good.
They're very expensive, but they're very good jeans. Anyhow, Khloe Kardashian is undergo stem cell treatment in Mexico. In Mexico, what is that?
Why she gonna just do it right here in Florida?
Yeah, Khloe Kardashian and Kim Kardashian have both undergone Muse stem cell treatment in Mexico to help with recovery, inflammation, and anti-aging, with Kim noting relief from chronic back pain after the procedure. I think I've heard of this before, that Kim gets like injections of plasma or something like that.
Why?
She
Was
gets
it blood transfer?
infusions. Yeah, like she goes and gets infusions and
Oh.
stuff. The Kardashians have been open about various cosmetic procedures they have undergone, including nose jobs, Botox, skin tightening, breast implants, facelifts, and other treatments with Kris Jenner, Kourtney Kardashian.
Remember the other day, wasn't we talking about?
Kyle Jenner, all sharing their expectations.
Then the other day we was talking about what they was using period blood for facials and stuff like that. Wasn't that a thing?
I don't know, but they've always used like foreskin is a good. They make a cream out of foreskin. They also use snail slime. Is another thing that they use to as a beauty procedure. There's things that
Let me see, because why are women using period blood for face masks?
No.
Yep, we're gonna get into it. Look at the first picture that I'm seeing. I remember us talking about this. Oh, no, I'm not gonna, because the first sentence is wild.
What does it say?
The first sentence is wild.
What does it say?
I'm too immature for this. I will usually put my fingers inside of me and then apply it to my face.
No.
All right.
I'm gonna leave here before you go read another sentence. Who would do that? Like fresh, you don't even harvest it?
For not harvested.
It's farm to table?
Implemented. For many, it's shocking to see women connect so deeply with themselves and their bodies. When we look
with themselves.
and we look into the history of suppression, women's rights, females touching their cells, tools for administration, there's so much shame associated. I think it's so important to explore your private and be curious. Yes.
Who was the first person to do that, and why?
She founded who found via an Instagram hashtag, lives in Berlin and has been moon masking for 4 years now. It's called moon masking. She works as a sex counselor and relationship coach and posts openly about using her menstrual blood as a mask and even as plant fertilizer. It's really empowering. Our blood is so natural and holy. When I allow myself to really connect deeply with my menstruation, it feels like I'm connecting to the earth, to all my ancestors.
Luanda says it slots off the dead skin like the uterine wall.
What?
That's true.
What's Luanda?
You know that when we get our period each month, it's our uterine wall.
Yes, shedding, yes.
So that's what the period blood is supposed to do. It's supposed to slot off
Stop
the
right
dead
now.
skin off
Stop
of your
right
face.
now.
You know, every time I think that America,
I love how Trish walked away.
every time I think that America or the world, as we see it, is moving in the right direction, there's always things that make me realize that in places of the earth, people are literally cooked.
I mean, this may be an inappropriate time, but I can really use that burger.
Oh, he's bringing it right now. I can see it. I saw.
There's a burger shop.
Is
Oh,
there?
she said that's not true. She's making it up. Luanda, why you do that to me? You had me reading what you said like it was facts. That is terrible. That is terrible. What else do we have here? Game over. Deion Sanders reacts to son Shiloh suddenly getting cut from the NFL team amid alleged altercation.
So this has been, thank you so much.
Yes,
This has
thank
been the big
you.
story because they cut that man's child quickly. He got 2 though. Remember the other one
Yeah.
wasn't good, or was that LeBron James' son? There's so much nepotism going on in athleticism right now. That I don't really know where we're at.
When it comes to coach crime, one thing's for sure, family always comes first, whether it's on the field, off the field, or in front of the cameras. Deion Sanders makes it known that he's not just a coach, he's a father who rides for his kids every time. And this week, when one of his sons, Shiloh, faced a public career shakeup, Deion did what Deion does best, stood firm, spoke facts, and let folks know the Sanders family isn't stressing. What did this just say? Rich.
I mean, they are rich, yeah.
They're rich.
I wouldn't be stressing
Y'all
either.
know. Deion Sanders has never been one to hold his tongue, especially when it comes to his kids. After headlines broke that his son Shiloh Sanders had been cut from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers roster, the legendary coach and proud dad made it crystal clear that this setback is just part of the bigger plan. During a recent University of Colorado press conference, Deion didn't flinch when asked about Shiloh's next steps. Instead, he reminded everyone that Sanders' legacy doesn't stop on the field. While speaking with reporters, Deion let it be known that he wasn't tripping about his son's future, saying, I prepare my kids for anything in life, and in sports, he's mentally and physically where he needs to be. We're praying he gets another opportunity, but if he doesn't, the plans are already in motion. Shiloh's a man of many talents. He's going to be straight. All the Sanders are going to be straight with football.
I mean, I agree.
I agree.
It's not as cheesy. That's good. It's warm and cheesy.
Okay.
I really like it. Yeah.
This is really interesting news. Princess Diana's time capsule is opened 34 years later, and what is inside? What do you think is inside?
I'm excited to know.
I am excited to know as well.
I mean, jars.
Some jars. What is inside? Princess Diana's time capsule, buried in 1991 at the Great Ormond Street Hospital in London, was opened, revealing artifacts from the early 90s, including a Kylie Minogue album and a photo of Diana. The time capsule, intended to remain sealed for centuries, was dug up prematurely ahead of the construction of a new children's cancer center and bore resemblance to a similar burial by Alexandra of Denmark in 1872. Princess Diana's legacy includes advocating for causes like AIDS research and destigmatizing mental health, as well as maintaining close relationships with royal staff and prioritizing a sense of normalcy for her sons. Very nice. So it had an album and some pictures.
Oh, that's nice.
French Montana is engaged to Dubai Princess Sheikha Mara.
I tried to look her up yesterday, but I couldn't remember how to spell her name every time. I forgot.
Sheikha? Yes, Sheikha Mara. Dubai Princess. So yes, French Montana, get it, Frenchie. French Montana is engaged to Dubai Princess Sheikha Mara Mohammed Rashid Al Maktoum after proposing during Paris Fashion Week in June. Sheikha Mara announced her divorce from her previous husband through a scathing Instagram post hinting at the end of the marriage. French Montana has not publicly addressed the engagement, but has previously shared his thoughts on dating someone going through a divorce. Oh, that is nice.
Very nice. I'm glad that he married within his self.
Within his
Like he didn't go and get no little blonde hair, blue eyes. Like he didn't go straight black. He went to middle. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's the Middle East. It's very good. Yo, we've been starving since before we got here.
Remember the other day you were asking about the little funny looking boy and the little girl got divorced. They privately welcome a baby boy.
Oh, Travis Kelce and Travis Hunter and the little girl. Because see how rumors get started? You see how nasty people are? Yeah. Damn. When did she get pregnant? Immediately after the wedding?
Yes, girl. That's how you do it.
Shit.
NFL player Travis Hunter and his wife Leanna Lenny welcomed their first child, a baby boy, in an intimate YouTube vlog. The couple celebrates the birth of their son as Travis prepares to start his career with Jacksonville Jaguars in Florida. Travis and Leanna's baby boy arrives 3 months after their wedding, joining a list of other celebrity babies born in 2025. And good for them. Congratulations. They are married, right?
Yes, they are. They had a nice wedding, and remember his video went viral of him dancing all dancy. These burgers are great. Not only do yes.
Young Thug shuts down snitching accusations after Pee Wee Roscoe audio goes viral.
I wonder if I don't know, but I wanted to listen to the audio of what they're saying. I'm trying to figure out if I can find a place where it gives me the captions. Hi. Where it gives the captions of what is going on. But what is it? Young Thug?
Young Thug and Pee Wee Roscoe.
Eating and complaining. So go ahead.
Young Thug has spoken out on the viral video audio of him during a 2-hour interrogation in which he allegedly name drops Pee Wee Roscoe. Taking to X, formerly Twitter, he suggested that fans are misrepresenting the clip and he was actually helping Roscoe. They didn't play my interrogation video in court because I helped my brother, rat weird, he wrote in the post.
No, I don't think that he could get off with not being a rat if Thug don't get off and not being a rat.
Yeah.
Everybody ratted out, get out of jail because ain't no way you leader of a big gang organization and you get off scot-free with a little probation, little hardcore probation. You paid off something, allegedly.
Yeah. And say it reason more.
Pee Wee Roscoe addresses claims of Young Thug snitching amid a resurface interrogation video where he was named Jeff Clean as Listerine Man, clean as a Ivory Soap. That Thug kept it silent and kept it overly real. In the unverified leaked video, a man who appears to be Young Thug is asked about a series of reported crimes that his associates or former associates were allegedly involved in. During nearly 2-hour clip, he name drops multiple people, including Pee Wee Roscoe, who was accused of shooting at Lil Wayne's tour bus in 2015. I remember that.
Was that here?
Huh?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Here in Boston?
No, that was.
I think you're talking about Benzino's somebody's funeral that they were shooting at on the highway too. Although the audio was reportedly 2 years old, Thug says in the clip that he doesn't know who shot up Lil Wayne's tour bus. They said Roscoe, but I don't want to block out y'all's case by saying Roscoe ain't do it. He said that at one point.
Oh wait, snitching part?
That's snitchy to me. I don't want to mess up your case by saying that he didn't do it. Because maybe you should still be investigating that. But sometimes I say that. maybe you should go look somewhere else instead of right here, because it's not here. The leaked audio is especially jarring for fans of Thug, considering he hasn't been shy about accusing people of being rats or snitching in the past. He has casually taken shots at several people, including Kid Cudi and Gunna, who has faced heavy scrutiny after accepting an Alford plea. And we've learned about the Alford plea from the Thugger case, right? Other hip-hop artists have also aligned themselves with Thug, including Lil Baby, Saucy, who recently said he's never worked with Gunna out of respect for Young Thug. So did Gunna snitch or not?
I thought they were still cool because isn't Gunna still a part of YSL?
He's still signed for that last album. That's
Okay. Oh,
But he's not with them. Earlier this week, Southside of 808 Mafia made it clear he won't work with Gunna, citing his loyalty. During an appearance on Drink Champs, he was asked if he'd produce for Gunna and replied, "I ain't making no beats for him," he explained. "Right is right, wrong is wrong. I'm a street N-word. At the end of the day," adding that his bond was Thug comes first. You know, like that's like them little fat boy in BMF. You know, like the right hand mans and stuff like that, B Mickey and stuff like that. You'll never snitch on
boss.
yes, exactly. You take the L, regardless of family, friends, or whatever. You take that L.
yeah.
That's what we gotta say here.
Yeah.
Oh, like that one who won't snitch regardless of his father.
Exactly. Which one was that?
Mm-hmm.
Who was that in the movie?
Oh no. Okay.
I forget who that was, but exactly. Khloe Kardashian. Oh, we talked about that.
We went through all of that.
Yeah, we did. I do think that they're about to get ready for lunch again at some point. Oh, at 1:30. So we'll keep it going until then. Actually, where did she go? Build Boston.
Yeah, I know.
As people start to come in, we'll start doing interviews now. But actually, I'm trying to figure out where we should go or what we should be. Because we're gonna do some live interviewing. Or maybe we should. What do you guys think that we should do out here?
Thinking, with the phones, we could go out and get some footage of people outside on the greens.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Maybe that's what we'll do.
Talk to Nia Grace.
Yes, Nia. Come on in. Yeah. She needs a moment, but she'll be back right after this. So yes, in the meantime, I'll tell you guys about a few things that are going on this weekend and what we're gearing up for. Tonight actually is the youth fashion show put on by Miss Chic. That is going to be at the Strand Theater. And that will be there. Oh, good. Look who just walked in. The people of the Pearl. And we are going to kidnap them and have them sit down for a little interview live on air. So if most of you guys don't know, if most of you guys know, if you're from Boston, you know that we have a Black-owned seafood luxury restaurant with 2 locations. One right in South Bay. Yep. One right in South Bay Mall. So it's right at the corner next to where the Converse store used to be. And we are sitting here with the owners of the Pearl. So thank you. There's some big waters. Good Lord. Usually people only give us a little bit. So welcome. How are you guys doing? Good. Tristan, can you switch the view? We are sitting here with the owners of the Pearl. Tell us who you guys are.
I am Mika Winder.
And Malik Winder.
Hello, welcome. Tell us about your journey at the Pearl.
Oh, it's been wonderful.
How long have you guys been in operation now, officially?
4 years, so it's 4 years in May.
4 years. And in that 4 years, you guys have literally expanded very, very quickly. You now have 2 locations. So tell us about the first location and the second one, and how do they differ?
Our first location is in South Bay. That's right across the street from the AMC movie theater, Converse, like as you said. That's our first location. That's been open for about 4 years now. Our second location is in Boston Landing, which is at the New Balance headquarters.
Yeah. It's at the New Balance
Yes,
headquarters.
It's right across the street from the Celtics practice facility and the Bruins practice facility.
And nice. And what differs the two? Because I know they differ slightly in menu options and just how you guys operate it. Tell us about that.
So the first one is the Pearl Seafood Grill and Raw Bar. So
Okay.
it's more of a seafood grill, right?
Yeah.
The menu's a little bit more casual. The space is a little more casual.
Mhm. Always popping. No matter what time you go there, the people's always there.
People are like talking across the bar. You're always going to see somebody you know.
Yeah.
It's very like, pre-game friendly and like, girlfriend hangout or after work.
Yeah.
We like to mention it like it's more like shareable plates.
Okay, yeah.
So
Little
like not really
tapas.
tapas, but
Oh, okay.
more like a full meals, but kind of shareable meals.
I like that because I don't like
smaller
tapas.
kitchen in this one.
I like tapas if I want to eat it by myself. I don't feel tapas should be shared.
We'll say more like,
I like it.
more larger appetizers.
Yes, larger appetizers, shareable appetizers.
It's amazing calamari.
Like butter.
I didn't like calamari before
Yeah.
we opened. It's always like rubbery.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Use fresh
So what makes it
calamari.
different
It's
over at the
fresh.
Pearl? Oh, first of all, it's fresh.
Yeah.
It makes all the difference.
A lot
Yeah.
of our seafood is like right from the boat. So,
Mhm.
whatever. So we go and maybe every 2 days we go and re-up on the seafood.
Yeah.
It's really fresh. It's not.
Yeah.
None of our seafood sits in there more or less than 2 days.
Black people, seafood. Why did you go in that direction instead of, soul food or something like that? And I know that's a very stereotypical question, but getting.
I had to convince my husband.
Oh,
So
he wasn't
Malik
sold
is a
at first.
retired MBTA driver.
Okay.
He's been retired 2 years. And so about 6 years ago when I came up with this brilliant idea, he had been making char-grilled oysters, New Orleans style.
Oh,
for
yeah.
friends and family, like for
Mhm.
barbecues and stuff. And so that was part of it. Part of it was that was my convincing him. Like, we open a restaurant.
You could still do that. Yeah. He was like, fine.
Exactly.
And also a big thing, people think like black people is just really about chicken
Mhm.
and fish fries and all that. But
Yeah.
black people are really big seafood eaters.
They are.
Crabs,
They are.
Fish,
Boils,
salmon,
all kind of
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, like-
Oysters, like
Yeah.
oysters,
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
So like we kind of open up the restaurant based on how we like to eat.
Yeah.
And so we geared that to that model of if we like this, I'm sure other people like this kind of style of food that we like. So we
Yeah.
want to present that. And the people who are really not turned on to it, like people who haven't tried oysters or grilled oysters, have a chance for them to try it and try a new palate.
I love
It's
that.
one of our favorite things to have someone like they never had an oyster.
Here, take it now.
Yeah.
And how has business been? Like business for entrepreneurs is just a very weird place. How has it been opening a brand new restaurant, a bigger one? Yeah.
It's a little bit of a learning curve, I think,
Yeah.
because we opened up in February, but Boston Landing is actually reversed from South Bay. So South Bay, which is busier
Mhm.
in the summertime, Boston Landing is actually slower in the summertime because the Celtics and the Bruins go on break.
Oh.
So that area kind of slows down.
Mhm.
So we'll be more in tune with doing more stuff in the summertime. But the wintertime is
Yeah.
now the fall, everybody's back, a lot of staff is coming down, it's Christmas parties booked. So it gets a little faster in the
Yeah.
where it reverses in. But Boston, South Bay, summertime is when it's popping and it slows down in the wintertime.
And how do you balance that? How do you?
Events and,
Yeah.
and, birthday parties and stuff like that to keep the revenue.
Yeah.
going.
Because that's something else that we're really missing is event space. People are always complaining about that. They want to. I've seen a couple of events that people have thrown there, and it's always looked so beautiful. Like it's not like a little. We just go and have it. If people want to get dressed up, they want to go there. They want to, be in that environment that looks nice, professionally, smells good, and just great. What is one piece of advice that you guys would give to people who are interested in opening a restaurant and in Boston? How would you, what would you say to them?
I would say to get proper technical assistance.
Okay, yeah.
Don't just jump into it.
And what is technical assistance for those that don't know?
Sure, of course. You just want to make sure that your leases are really reviewed by someone that is in your corner.
Yeah.
You want to make sure that, when you're dealing with different food vendors and stuff, you know what your terms are.
Mhm.
There are just a lot of pieces outside of just buying food and cooking it and selling it.
Yeah.
It's just a whole process thing.
Did you guys have experience with restaurant life prior to this?
No, it's all
Really?
it's
So you're
all
like,
good.
I want to open a restaurant,
We
and
just
I
love
will.
restaurants.
I'm tired of going out.
I'm
What's his
gonna
name?
open my own. Let me
Yeah.
go
So
to eat
we're
every
tired of
day.
hosting at home too,
Yeah.
honestly. Like we love to host at home. It's
Yeah.
kind of beautiful, but then you gotta clean up.
Yeah.
And all that. So we were like, we can do this on a larger scale. We
Yeah.
also felt like the way that we do things. It wasn't done in Boston.
Yeah.
It's like even the style of the pearl. Like we were kind of the first to have like a nice,
Literally
elegant
the first,
sit
yeah.
down place for Black
For
folks.
seafood
Yeah.
that's served. And then we can't leave off the drinks. That's something that the Pearl is very much known for. You can go if you want to just go sit down and have drinks. I've done that many times. Just go and have a drink. I ain't nothing, just drink it. And the drinks are great. So what made you guys focus on not only food but like the curation of real drinks?
Craft cocktails.
Yeah.
So we know, like, basically, like, especially with our people, like, they like to drink and eat. So
Yeah.
you gotta have your drink on point as well as your food. So like, if you got those two going for yourself, you're good.
Mhm.
And we also wanted to highlight a lot of Black owned spirits, like
Yeah.
like Uncle Nearest,
Yeah.
like, stuff like that. Like we work with a lot of Black owned liquor distributors. So like,
Mhm.
so we try to keep that in the family as far as that's concerned. But
And we like
this
to
is the one she
travel.
tells us all the drinks. So.
We travel a lot.
Yeah.
and so it was just like we'll go somewhere and see something like, oh, we need to bring this to Boston.
Let's do
Like,
this,
we
yeah.
need to do this. Let's add this. Let's bring.
And now
There's a spirit that we found in Africa called Amarula. I don't know if y'all had it, but it's like it's like a baby.
We're gonna come down
Mhm.
there.
We'll have it today.
We've seen that liquor in Tanzania. So
Mhm.
it's like this tree in Tanzania, but it's almost like a Bailey sticks. It's a little bit sweeter,
Mhm.
but it's African based. It's African. So we gotta bring this to Pearl.
Yeah.
Now it's one of our things, and we make a drink out of it. But
And that's good because you're
That's how we
curating
keep the
drink.
Black dollar.
Yeah, absolutely.
when we find these things on how we travel, we see something, we kind of try to instill it, introduce
Yeah.
it. to it.
No gatekeeping. Share.
No,
Yeah, share the community.
Any plans to expand anymore?
No.
Absolutely not. It's a lot, yeah.
Malik, he retired a couple of years ago,
Mhm.
so I feel like, this is
Just feel like, how do you make your life
I'm
harder?
still
Yeah.
feeling his retirement.
We got two. We got a little small social one. We got a big one that we could do things with. So I think it's like it makes sense to kind of
And shout out to Black
Yeah.
Love Partnership. That's
Yeah.
amazing for you all.
and that's
Married 25 years.
wow.
Very nice.
And
22 years.
he was like, I
That's like
think.
25 because I love this so much.
And we can leave it right there. So, what has it been like working with somebody that you go home to and then you go to work to? Like, what's that
We
been?
work in different locations.
Oh, nice! Smart.
I'm more at South Bay, and she's more at Boston.
Okay, that's awesome. So, I mean, that's a really good thing to do. Yeah, we're not always together, but we work together. We know what's going on, and when we come home, either we can drop it or we can talk about it and then drop it later. This is exciting. We're excited to see you. As soon as I saw you guys, like, ooh, I want a shirt.
You come down, we actually gonna show you.
Yes.
Come,
So
we got you.
thank you guys so much for stopping by and talking to us. And you guys have been making some opportunity here. An opportunity.
Yeah,
Okay,
it was
good.
So much fun. I have never been on the golf course.
Yep.
And I was pretty good.
Yes, that was pretty good.
I go every now and then, but she's pretty good at first.
Yeah, I'm excited to do more.
Good.
It worked.
We got a full day here on the golf tournament.
Something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll start seeing you guys around. We'll check in with you guys later. But thank you for stopping by.
Absolutely. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. We're kidnapping people as they come to the door. Like, get over here. So like we said, that was the Pearl, and they are going to do some more golfing. But we are here for a little while longer, and we're going to be keep on talking to more people as they come through. We are going to actually end the live stream, and then you'll see a lot of the interviews on our YouTube page and different things, so we can just control it a little better and give you guys some real intentional interviews from some of the dope people that are here. Thank you so much for joining us today for our first live broadcast at Braintree Golf Tournament or Opportunity Golf Classic.
Thoroughly enjoyed today.
Tristan, big shout out to Tristan. He has been back here producing the hell out of this show and making sure that everything is set up and that we know what we're doing. And we're going to be prepared for the next time we get invited out to do a live broadcast. But thank you guys for joining us.
And we will see you. Stay tuned.
Yes. Oh, before that, don't forget, The fashion show is tonight. It's from 4 to 8 p.m.
Mhm.
at the Strand Theater. So
Yeah.
make sure you go there.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we're gonna be live. We're gonna be live in the studio. However, we'll be speaking to. We'll be having some remote broadcasts. We'll be speaking to some of the members of New Edition.
Yes,
And right after that, we'll be meeting on Saturday. Is the street naming ceremony starting at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
and then the big block party at 11 o'clock
Yeah.
at Orchard Gardens.
Yeah.
So we'll keep you guys abreast.
And tonight is the after par. Tonight from 6 to
Mm-hmm.
10 at Grace by Nia, the after par for this, what we are at, the Opportunity
Mhm.
Golf Classic. So hopefully some of you guys will be able to come out and hang out for that as well.
And also don't forget, it is the Essence Classic.
Mhm.
There's going to be events happening all over the place.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we'll stop and talk with a couple of the people who are involved with that later on today. And you guys can catch all this content on our YouTube page
Yes.
that we don't. Anyhow, Spark FM Online, Saucy and Friends in the Morning. We're signing out from the Braintree Golf Club. We'll see you guys later.
Bye-bye.